Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is a series I'm going to be starting called Simulator Sunday. So every Sunday I'm going to be uploading a video of us having a simulator round. So we got the first hole here. This is a little par 4. First shot we're going to hit 3-wood. This is becoming my fairway finder and my favorite club in my bag. So we're going to hit a nice shot here. Just up the middle of the fairway. It's going to roll out to about 242 yards, and we're going to have a short iron in. So I ended up going with sand wedge, but I overcooked this one, and it's going to fly past the flag. So we're going to be left with a small chip shot just off the back of the green here. So we're going to give this a good run. Looks like it had a pretty good line, but just did not have enough just to get to the hole. So we're going to have that left to clean up for our par. And neat and tidy, we're just going to tap this in for par. So hole number 2 here, we got another par 4, 327 yards. So we're going to go with 3-wood again. This one we're not going to strike very well. I got this one off the heel and off the bottom of the club. So it's going to roll out, just stay in the fairway, about 230, 225, 230. So we're going to have, I believe this was he picked up sand or lob wedge, sorry. We're just going to put it past the hole. So we got a decent look at birdie here. Definitely a long shot. And I'm going to push this one out to the right. So we're going to concede that for our par. So hole number 3 here, we're going to have a really short par 5. This is only 450 yards. And I'm not sure how the yardages work on this. I think it's to the back of the green because some of the numbers I'm seeing are a little funny. So we're going to hit a 3-wood here, just try and get it in play. And we're going to hit this one right up the middle of the fairway. It's going to carry 260 yards about and roll out to 270. So giving us a good look at getting in there in 2. So second shot here, and we're going to thin this one. But somehow we're going to be able to manage to hold on and get it on the green. And we're looking at an eagle putt coming up. So here we are with our eagle putt. We're going to leave this plenty short. Just did not have enough to get to the hole. I'm not used to putting on these simulators. And then for our birdie chance, we're just barely going to graze the edge and it won't roll in. I was pretty frustrated about this, but that's another par on the board. Hole number 4 here, we got another par 4, 372 yards. And again, we're just going to go with 3-wood, try and get something in play. So we have a shot at getting to the green in regulation. So we're going to hit a really low stinger type shot. I definitely topped this one a little bit, so we're not even going to get 200 yards on this. So it's going to give us a more challenging second shot in. With our second shot, we're going to make a pretty good shot here. I picked up a 9-iron, landed about pin high, but just rolled off to the back of the green. Definitely didn't get a lot of spin on it. So this putt here, to me it looked a lot more downhill, but obviously it wasn't because we're going to leave this way short. So we're going to have a lot of work to do. Try and get in there with our par. Make a good putt here. Has a pretty good line, but again, it's just going to graze the edge. And we're going to drop our first shot on the round. Hole 5 here, another par 4, 367 yards. Again, just going to go with the trusty fairway finder, the 3-wood. Unfortunately, we will not be finding the fairway with this one. We're going to push this right into the trees and put ourselves in some trouble. And then this is where the wheels start to come off. I accidentally picked up the wrong club. I was just trying to get it back in play. And we fly it right over the fairway and out of bounds.
No way that went that far. There's no way.
And this is me realizing my mistake. Picked up the wrong club. So now we try to make the safe play. Now we're going to go for the hero play, and we're going to hit it off the tree. So we're going to get the right club now, and we're going to have a sand wedge into the green. Going to make a pretty good shot. Just going to come up a little bit short, but we're on the green safely, and we're putting. So we got a long putt here. We're going to give it a pretty good run. Just going to come up short of the hole, and it's just barely going to sneak into the concede circle. So it's going to be a triple bogey for us. Unfortunately, made a silly mistake. Well, two silly mistakes, and yeah, that's going to hurt us on our round. So we're going to get our first par 3 here, 162 yards. I'm going to go with an 8-iron. We're going to hit a pretty decent shot, and just going to go a little bit too far off the back of the green. Looking back, I should have went with a 9. So we're going to have this little chip to try and clean up this hole. And we're going to get it pretty close. Could have had a little bit more mustard on it, but we're just going to have to clean this up. So unfortunately, we're just going to roll this, give it a pretty good roll, maybe a little bit too hard, and we're going to roll it in behind the cup. So that's going to be another drop shot on our round. All right, hole number 7, so another par 5, more of a traditional par 5, 560-ish yards. So for the first time in the round, we're going to try picking up the big stick, and I'm just trying to bring it over top of these trees here. And we push this one out to the right, get some pretty good distance on it, carries about 279, and but we're going to be in the trees and in the rough again. So I picked up a sand wedge, just trying to get this back into play, and gonna come up pretty short. I think I bounced it off of the hill and lost a lot of distance on that, so we're still gonna have some work to do. So with our third shot into the green here, I grabbed the 9-iron. Just gonna come up a little bit short of the green. Probably should have went with an 8, but I was just worried about that bunker to the right of the pin, but we're just short. So we're going to have a little chip here. Give it a pretty good run. Just the line was a little bit off, but we're going to have to come in and clean that up for our par. Keeping it neat and tidy and just tapping it in for the par. All right, hole number 8, another par 3. So we got about 145 to the flag. Going to go with a 9-iron. We're just going to draw this one over to the left, and it's going to come up short just in front of the greenside bunker, and we're going to have a chip into the green. This is definitely the worst chip I had of my round so far. We don't even make the green. We come up short and land on the hill. So we're going to have a second shot at it here. Second one, much better. Speed was pretty good. Line was a little bit off. So again, just going to have to be clean and tidy. And we're going to tap this in for a bogey, and we're going to drop another shot. All right, final hole on the front 9. So this one is probably my best drive. I would say 3-wood of the day. Put it exactly where I wanted to, right in between the trees, and we're going to carry it about 240, roll out to about 246, and we're going to have a real nice look into this long par 4. So we got a 9-iron here. We got 135 to the flag about. So I hit a pretty decent shot. Just going to come up a little bit short and roll up onto the green. So we're going to have another decent chance at birdie here. So with this putt here, Never really gave it a chance. Really pulled this one to the left, and we're not even going to make it into the concede. So once again, be clean and tidy. Tap this in for our par. So that's going to do it for the front nine. Overall, I played pretty good. Had 3 bogeys and the 1 disaster triple bogey. But we went 6 over on our 9, and that's a great score for me.